Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
In this video, we are going to be removing and reinstalling a washer fluid reservoir in a 2016 Ram 1500 pickup. If you need parts for your vehicle, click the link in the description and head over to 1aauto.com. You're going to open the hood right under your steering wheel. This little lever pops the hood. The hood safety latch is right here. You're going to pull it to the left, pull up. We're going to pull this panel off. There's some clips. You're going to use a clip tool to get underneath here. There's one over here too. It's easier if you go under it and pry up on it. You could go underneath the clip and pry, but sometimes you break the clip. So we'll just go underneath it, pry up. That up, and then we'll just pull this off and pull it out of the way. We're going to take these 4 bolts out right here. They're 10 millimeters. We use a 10 millimeter socket and a ratchet. So down here, there's a clip that holds it in. I'm going to use a flat blade screwdriver. These clips sometimes break, so just be careful. Just pop it out like that. And there's another clip further down. You can't see it. And then on the other side is the same. Clip right there. Pull that out. Then we're going to use some trim tools. We actually sell these at 1aauto.com. We're going to go under here. You want to be careful not to scratch the paint. But there is some retainers under here. And I'll show you these better once the grill is out. Okay, right there. Up, and then we're going to grab on the grill and pull forward. Release that one. There's one over here as well. And then there's also one in the middle. And then there's one more in the middle there. And the whole grill comes up. All right. To get this pump out, we're going to remove this wire over here. Pull that out. And we'll disconnect connector right here. Use a flat blade tool. Pry that. And then you can pull up on the connector right there. You just the tool in there and that'll move the lock, or you can use your finger. And then we'll pull this hose. When we pull this hose off, the wash fluid's going to go all over the place, so have a bucket underneath, or if your system's empty, it's not going to matter. I'm going to use a 90-degree pick, stick it in underneath the hose, just work it around a little bit. That'll break the seal. And I should be able to push it off. Pull that out of the way. All right, now we're going to take this bolt out. It's a 10 millimeter. We're going to use a socket and a ratchet. Next we have to pull this bolt out down here. So I'm going to use a universal, an extension, a 10 millimeter, and a ratchet. Try to get this out without dropping it. Right, next we're going to pull straight up. There's these little locks that were locked in. I'm going to pull out. There's some wires in the back that are connected. There's a connection right here. This little red lock on the connector. I'm going to use a straight blade screwdriver, pull up on the lock, and then we can push down with our fingers. Then we can pull it right out. We're going to reconnect our washer level sensor in the back. And then push down on the red lock. And then this wiring harness gets pushed in on the back here. And these two lock tabs are going to go slip down there. Take our top 10 millimeter bolt, start that. Before we tighten that, we can put our bottom one in. Get the bottom one started. Once that one's in, we can snug this one down. Tighten that down. And we can go to the top one, tighten the top one up. Snug that up. Remember, it's plastic, so you don't want it too tight. Next, we can take our hose and our wiring harness, slip it over here. We're going to put the hose on the pump first. It's a little tricky to get in here, but push it on. Push it down onto the pump. Probably want to go a little bit further. And that looks good right there. Push the hose in this groove here. And then we'll connect this electrical connector for the pump. And then push these wire into that groove. I'm going to put this on. Keep in mind to keep this up, that little rubber piece, and line those up. I'm going to line these lock tabs with those holes. If you get it lined up top, you can push in the bottom and it should lock in. So we have these 4 10 millimeter bolts that are going back in. These ones are going to go into the plastic, the ones that look more aggressive than the tighter threads. Those will go right there. And then these other ones are going to go in the center into the metal frame. So we'll start all those first. We'll tighten these down with our 10 millimeter socket and extension and ratchet. Tighten it snug. And the last one. Next, we're going to put this cover on. Get all the holes lined up for the push pins. Push those in. And then right there.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.